shit, and he's out there in the lot.
Yeah.
I went, yeah, man. How long would it take you to leather clean, leather condition, and just like clean up this thing looking good? Oh, 2 hours or so. I said, bruh.
It don't take 2 hours.
I said, bruh.
You so.
I said, bruh, look at this. Right before I left, look at it. He was like, damn, that looks good. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe a solid hour is all I spent.
Yeah, right.
And half of that was cleaning the outside too. So.
He's not a very bright guy, man. I swear.
And then,
2 hours to fucking do that? Like, what?
And then my baby mama, like I said, she wanted to do something today, and I was like, all right, it should be done like 10:30. I get done, I call her. Yeah, I'm getting my nails done. So you want to just I pick you up from up there? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, right.
That's not what we said, but sure. I'm the dickhead.
Well, of course you are, man. You know how it goes.
Well, I just want to let you know. I know you did a good job, man. Yeah. Keep up the good work. Yeah. That's all I ever fucking hear from you guys.
Yeah, right. If only that actually paid something.
I said that's why I'm up here now. I gotta eat, man. I'm hungry.
I feel that, bro.
You got fun, that bit?
Yeah.
Shit got hot out there too, man.
Yeah, dude. I was like walking back, and I'm like, God damn, bro, I'm sweating my nuts off.
Yeah.
Guys heard the line, "This game wasn't made for you." How many times have you seen people running to the defense of a game and saying that, well, if you don't like it, stop talking about it? They go and they start posting those memes where it's, stop having fun, but they're still sitting on the couch playing the game. This game is great as long as you don't have anybody screaming in your ear telling you that it's bad. Stop seeking out negative commentary and criticism on a game if you just want to have your viewpoint reinforced. Stop hitting yourself. That's what you're doing at this point. I recently saw that somebody had posted an entire Reddit thread talking about me and my video on Avowed, saying that I am the one that's ruining commentary around games. I am destroying video games and the video game community. You guys are helping by watching my videos in the first place. Shame on you. The even-handed criticism that I have.
Shit, bro. One of the guys off my Facebook, dude, he's got like almost 700 followers on this shit. He's been doing it for like 5 years. I'm like, God damn, bro. That's crazy.
In my Avowed video, where I was relatively soft on them in comparison to just about any other game or any other studio, because there were parts of Avowed that I genuinely like, and I like Obsidian as a studio. No. I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed?
Did the working out, came home, showered, rolled this blunt, started putting together a little bit of a stream. You can play like half-sorted stuff. But then, it kind of sucks, man, because we're at like a weird stalemate when it comes to doing shit.
Yeah.
Like I went and I threw a load in the washer, like a blanket, and just start washing the blankets.
I got my shit in the dryer.
Yeah, you're good. But like, dude, it's like that. We're at a weird stalemate, bro. Unless we could just start moving stuff, it's just weird.
It's a good game. Doesn't need anybody to run defense for it. It just exists.
Yep.
It's just there. It just does its thing. So it got me thinking, what are the chances that these communities are the ones that have been ruining games? We've seen so many games come out to seemingly no audience. The quest for the mythical modern audience, where they seem to exist in certain social circles and social media, but the minute that a game hits the market, they evaporate. Where did it go? So it got me thinking, who are these games made for?
Right now, we can kind of depend on my stepdad a little bit at the moment. He's probably going to be the one to help us move the big shit, because he's got like that big truck and everything.
Not like a dickhead way. I really ain't going to be around here until late afternoons.
Oh yeah, I already know, bro. It's just going to be me and him mainly moving the big shit.
Yeah,
that's not an issue.
Like, I feel bad and all.
It's not like it's a crazy bunch of shit, but like that, we gotta call that landlord lady and see if we can get the keys tomorrow. If I can just send her that stuff, I'll email it to her.
Or if you go down there and just show her or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's just that I don't want to go down there and then not get the keys. until Friday or some shit, you know?
Well, I don't think she's gonna be like that.
I don't think so either, but you know.
She could, but I doubt it.
So I figured one of us should call her today and ask.
Call her and tell her it's your birthday. And she's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, right, just to get wished happy birthday at the gym. Sitting there chilling, like, happy birthday, and I'm like, oh, thanks.
Why are they making them for them?
Big
And why aren't they buying them?
No.
Maybe it's
No?
not me ruining
Of
gaming.
course not, bro.
Maybe it's you. You know how we can take back gaming? You can start making games yourself. And you guys can do that with today's sponsor, boot.dev. We oftentimes hear people say, if you don't like the games today, well then go make them yourself. And here's your chance. I partnered with boot.dev, the smartest way to master back-end development to help you build your own digital empire. At boot.dev, you'll learn back-end web development from start to finish with Python and Go. And what's awesome is that boot.dev knows that not everybody can afford a full membership right away, so you can sign up for free and explore every course in read-only mode. You'll get all of the theory and content without any commitment. Then, when you're ready to truly level up, a membership unlocks interactive challenges, progress tracking, hints, and full solutions. Plus, as you build real projects, you'll earn XP, level up, compete on leaderboards, and rack up achievements, all while gearing up for a career where backend developers can earn a median salary of over $100,000 a year. Every project you complete on boot.dev is a stepping stone to real-world success, turning your coding passion into a career that pays big. So head over to boot.dev and use my code LegendaryDrops to get 25% off your entire first year on the annual plan. Click the link in the description, join the community, and start coding your future today. It's weird that while yes, in
Say, what is this?
some circles, some of the avowed criticism can be classified as reaching. The vast majority of it is relatively fair and observable in-game. But there has been an unbelievable amount of white knighting and running defense in the face of criticism and poor sales on Steam. Avowed is incredible, especially when you don't have a YouTuber lying to you. If you hate Avowed, you probably didn't play it. Stop comparing it to Skyrim. But if the game is so incredible, then why does it need this much defense? The same trend then plays out in Avowed Steam reviews. Plenty of positive ratings, yet their words say they're underwhelmed. Game is okay. It's objectively mid. Wish there was a way.
Like with me, it just depends. Like, if I'm eating tacos from Taco Bell and I get like the Taco Supreme.
Yeah, come on in already. It's really not a big deal.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Tomatoes taste like water.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want that watery substance on my burger. You know, it's just another thing so sogging my bun down and shit. I don't like pickles either, bro. Like, I don't want vinegar on my burgers. Like, pickles are okay. I like pickled eggs, but not like.
I'm not the biggest fan of pickles on my burgers either.
But like, I gotta personally make the pickled eggs. I don't like pickled eggs from stores and shit.
Telling me you got your
because they're like, they become so potent tasting.
Yeah.
Like at least when I make them and I stick them in the fridge, like, it's got a little bit of that vinegar taste, but it tastes like an egg still. It's not. I don't know, bro. But I'm not willing to go spend money on a bunch of pickles just to throw the pickles away to put fucking eggs in the juice. You know, that's ridiculous.
It takes so long for you to eat a whole jar of pickles too. It would be pointless at that point.
I don't like pickles. Good. Just like that, we literally buy a jar, just throw them away.
Yeah.
Unless one of the kids like them. You know, my kids don't fuck with pickles. My kids, Dad, that thing stinks. Dad, what the
I don't
fuck?
call you like Uncle Pickle.
Yeah. Ad in progress. Ad just ended.
Way to rate games I don't recommend or condemn. Some even go out of their way to tell you not to compare it to other games. This isn't Skyrim. Don't compare it to Baldur's Gate 3 or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Bro, this game was literally advertised as the Skyrim killer. That's why people are comparing it to Skyrim. If you didn't want that, this company should have never fucking did it.
It's this weird mix of gatekeeping and defensive posturing, as if people aren't allowed to be critical of something without being treated like enemies. Nobody is saying that you can't enjoy Avowed. If you do, that's great, but if somebody points out that they didn't, that's not an attack. It's called having an opinion. Suddenly, I start hearing that Avowed isn't made for me, that somehow I should have known not to buy it. Like there was some secret label that was warning me, but I had missed it. But last time I checked, well, open world fantasy action RPGs are exactly what I play. That's my genre. That's what I love. But apparently, there was some secret subsection of that genre that I don't fit into. How does that make sense? Oblivion is one of my most favorite games of all time. I just finished Kingdom Come Deliverance, and now I'm playing the sequel. I have hundreds of hours in Skyrim and Fallout. I love The Witcher 3, so how am I not the target audience for this? Maybe the problem isn't that Avowed wasn't made for me. Maybe the problem is it was made for no one. Because I've seen a lot of people arguing that games don't need interactivity, that realism is...
Yeah, dude, so apparently... after the Kingdom Come Deliverance game, I have that on my Xbox, right? And when we get more viewers and stuff, I wouldn't mind streaming that, you know? But, the thing is the second game takes place minutes, apparently, after the first game ended. Usually, like, with a lot of games and movies, you know, it's like a year's difference or whatever. No, this one apparently takes place, like, minutes after.
It's right up where it left off.
Mm-hmm. Kingdom Come Deliverance is like a shit about like you're born as a peasant, and then like you know you become like a knight and stuff like that, and work your way up. It's a crazy interesting game, bro, because like you can literally talk your way through the whole game. You don't have to fight. A lot of times you don't really have to fight anybody if you don't want to. But you can play the game pretty much however you want. That's why I want to buy it, but it's a $60 game, you know. I'm not trying to spend $60. Especially with all the shit we got going on.
Is necessary, and that games like Avowed don't need to have those kind of features just for the sake of having them. Alright, that's fine. Explain this. How does removing basic interactivity from a first-person RPG make it better? Please, take the time to explain that to me. How does it enhance the experience when you can't pick up objects, when you can't touch the world, when you can't interact with doors, when people don't move around town? It doesn't. Oblivion and Skyrim are decade-old games within the same genre, using many of the same systems, yet they feel light years ahead in interactivity. And somehow, we're not allowed to compare them. And why is that? Because it makes Avowed look bad? That's the entire point. If a game that came out in 2025 is getting obliterated by a game made in 2006 and 2011, then maybe the problem isn't the comparison, maybe the problem is the game itself. Look at the lengths that they have to go to. Yesterday I saw a Reddit thread pop up that was talking about me and my video on Avowed. And it was titled, "The hate for Avowed has made me realize something. I just fucking hate gaming discourse right now. I just got done with..."
You know, I love you, bye, have a good night. And then like, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what are you gonna be saying this stuff when you got a boyfriend or I got a girlfriend and shit? Like, are you just gonna fuck around and say you love me in front of him? And then like look at this guy and try to tell him like, oh yeah, no, I love him because he's my baby daddy, you know, the father of my kids. Yeah. Like, yeah, everybody kind of gets that, but
I love him on different levels.
Yeah, like, you know, men are jealous. Man, we're territorial. We're territorial beings. Like, that ain't gonna.
What's mine is mine, and
yeah, and I'm like,
consider it mine.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell her that. I'm like, listen, like, I've seen the type of dude you with. I'm like, there's a reason why your mama said that I was gonna be the best shit that ever happened to you, because your mom realized like I'm not crazy about everything like a lot of the fucking people you brought around. Like, I'll get crazy about certain things, but not everything.
Like, I fuck with Trista. She knows I fuck with her. She's scared.
With a video reviewing the cope of a game and saying they should expect more from themselves. Honestly, why? Why does it have to be...
I never understood that. Like, any female I've ever met that always talked about, you know, just taking some dick or whatever, like, oh, you know, fuck, but I've never met a girl who actually legitimately had a fuck buddy that they didn't fall in love with or start having feelings for or got jealous whenever they started talking to the girls. Like,
I've been told by a bunch of bitches, yeah, I just want to fuck.
No, you don't. It never does. It turns into it, because then when, like, you hit it, you're sitting there laying in bed, and then you hear the question, so what are we?
Or...
What do you mean?
Or, like, when you go to say, all right, I'll see you next go around. Okay, oh, God. Oh, bitch, you love me now?
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you love me. Oh, fuck.
Like, it's never just a physical thing. It's always emotional, bro. It gets funny as fuck.
To me, it's almost like, what's the point?
Be the best game ever. Why can't it be a good romp? People fucking suck, and I'm sad, and I'm over it, man. The top comment read, honestly, I think it's helpful to remember that none of this is about gaming, and it has nothing to do with the games in question. What we're seeing is a global level slide into extreme partisan rhetoric fueled by both organic and inorganic media algorithms, the same mechanisms accelerating divisive politics that are bleeding into every aspect of life. Watch for keywords, trending rhetoric, and viral talking points. You can find them, or some variation thereof, in every form of online discourse. I'm not arguing any vast conspiracies, only saying it's an evolving consequence of destabilizing changing global socioeconomics combined with new technology that has allowed propaganda and echo chambers to spread like wildfire. To clarify further, I'm not saying that all criticism of this game or others is invalid. Actual criticism has always existed and is absolutely legitimate. It's only the hyperbolic hatred using all the same keywords that is nothing but a byproduct of a larger dynamic. There are many vested interests in the world who trade on, monetize, and utilize humans' capacity for hatred and fear. They've always been commodities, and now they've become one of the most powerful products in the global market. I'm highlighting this because it needs to be called out. This is the exact kind of caustic, self-defeating discourse that is poisoning gaming culture and the industry. Someone reads a title, listens to 1 minute of a video, and goes crying into an echo chamber because they're afraid that they have the wrong opinion. Nothing in this entire thread disproves anything that I...
It always makes me think, like, I bet you're still fucking this dude. Yeah. Or, like, I bet you there's still something going on or whatever. Because, like, usually there is, like...
No, I don't love him. I actually hate him.
Yeah, you say that, but... Do you hate him because he's fucking another bitch right now? Or?
You were with him for so long. Y'all spent time. Y'all had kids together. There's not always been hate. So you gonna sit there and tell me you hate him now? Yeah, okay. It's like mine. I can tell her, fuck you, fuck that. Oh, I ain't even gotta go to this. I cancel on her right now. And it's fuck you, you son of a bitch, you motherfucker. She's worth it. And then 3 days later, it's, I know you. It's just how bitches are, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, every time.
I've been dealing with it for a long time.
Yeah.
When I lived in Tennessee, I had bitches I could fuck. Because they knew I was going to go fuck their friend 5 hours later. They were cool. They knew. They're the reason why I got to fuck their friend. You going to sit there and pull my dick out in front of them and wave it at them?
That's funny.
Like, what do you expect them to want to do?
He said, not one point. Instead of actually addressing any of my arguments, they go straight to political straw men, painting me as a grifter, right-wing...
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie. That's the big reason why chicks be fucking each other's boyfriends and shit behind their backs and all that other shit. Because they'll sit there and go and, like, brag about, like, your dick or dick game and shit. And then that gets the other ones curious. And that's how that fucking happens. And then fucking... when you guys break up, suddenly you got the worst dick game in the world. It was little, you never made her nut, and this, that, the third, even though your fucking bed sheets are still soaked.
No, on some real shit. When I was in Tennessee,
wing agitator or anti-woke, just so they can comfortably dismiss my opinion without actually having to engage with it. Because if you don't slap a label on me first, then you might actually have to consider that I, like many others, just didn't enjoy the game. Here's the thing, I don't talk about politics. I don't care about identity wars. I don't make videos talking about DEI, and that's one of the reasons why people like watching my videos in the first place. The only anti-thing I am is anti-bad games, and that video that I had made was about Avowed, a game that felt lifeless, that lacked interactivity, and it was a game that failed to meet my expectations as a fan of this genre. But these people can't process that. They can't seem to accept that somebody might just not like the game, so they have to invent some entirely different narrative, one where they are noble warriors defending against some political invasion, and they have to tell themselves that any criticism of a game is part of some orchestrated culture war, as if it couldn't possibly be that somebody just has independent thoughts about a game. This is the exact same kind of mindset that is hurting game development today. Instead of confronting valid criticism head-on, developers and their most vocal supporters are retreating into defensive narratives, dismissing critics as toxic, politically motivated, or somehow disingenuous. They are unwilling to listen to actual feedback.
So one time I was at work, and I worked with this dude named Peanut, alright? And Peanut was like addicted to Roxy's and hookers. Right? That was his two vices, Roxy's and hookers. Now mind you, this is a married man who had a family and everything, right? So one day, we had this job in like a Popka or some shit, right? And he was all giddy and happy, and I'm like, the fuck you so happy about? He goes, $25 for a suck and a fuck. And I'm like, huh? Anyways, we go to a Popka. I remember sitting in this parking lot, and he's like, you want to come with me, man? I was like, I don't know, man, that's a little sketchy. You're going to an alley over there? He's like, yeah, but that's how you get inside. He's like, what you do is you pay the guys out front $25 and they hand you a marble. He goes, you're going to take the marble, and he goes, you can even prepay for more marbles. Like, you can buy like 10 or something like that. And they were like all the same colored marbles. So he would take a marble inside the room, and then he was like, there's just like, it's like a big room, but like sectioned off with like sheets. Like, you know, like when you see these movies, like action movies, it's like that, right? And these chicks will be standing out front with their thing open, if they're open, and if the curtain's closed, you know they're busy. And he goes, you walk up and you hand them a marble, and they take the marble from you, and then they fuck you or whatever, you know, you do whatever you want, and then you leave.
That's crazy.
But this is where the story gets more hilarious. This dumb motherfucker came up with the idea. He goes, yeah, man, so usually, he goes, there's like, if you go there at the same times, he goes, you'll always see the same guys out front. But he goes, if you go at different times, he goes, there's different dudes. So he goes, one time he prepaid for like 10 marbles from each set of guys, right? He found the marbles on Amazon for like say he could get like a bag of like 100 or 1,000 of them for fucking like $10. You know what I'm saying? So he fucking opens up the little dash that we had in the work truck and pulls out this big ass fucking sack of marbles, bro. And he goes, you want one? I'll tell them I gave you one of my prepaid ones. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. All right, I'll be back. So I'm sitting in the truck, just chilling, waiting. And I guess homeboy wasn't doing the math in his head, right? Because, like, I guess those guys over there were catching on. They're like, hey.
He bought 3 marbles,
Yeah.
and they're giving out 10.
Hey, he's been here like they were like, I guess they were talking and shit, and they realized he'd been there too many times, and he walked up and he tried to show him that he had a marble, all right, and they start like beating the shit out of this man, and I'm sitting in the truck. All I hear, like, I'm like kind of sleeping, fading in and out, and then like thud, there's this massive like boom on the side of the truck, and I look over and it's Peanut, right? He's got like a busted lip and shit, and he's trying to open up the truck door, right? But before he could fully open it in and get up, there these like 3 Asian dudes came out of nowhere and like continued to beat the shit out of homie or whatnot, and I'm just like, what the fuck, right? And I debated on getting out and helping him, just to see 2 guys over there by the alley holding fucking rifles, and I'm like, oh shit. Like,
You're on your own now, bitch.
yeah, like, shouldn't have fucked the Asian pimps. Shouldn't have fucked them over. Like, I knew there was some bullshit. Like, bro, I would have gotten my ass whooped too if I would have walked up there with a bunky ass marble. Like,
My baby mama's gonna be here soon.
Feedback that could actually help them improve. So
Oh, yeah,
instead,
forgot
they
you
settle
have to
for
go back.
reinforcing the
Go
same
back.
echo chambers that got them where they
Yeah.
are in the first place. No one forced any of these people to watch my critique. They sought it out themselves, and they got angry when it didn't reinforce their own opinions. Nothing in that Reddit thread disproved any point that I made. Not a single commenter, not one of them offered a counter-argument explaining why Avowed's design decisions were good. Not one justified why basic interactivity had been stripped from a game in 2025 and how that was acceptable. Instead, they made
You
a
ain't getting
conversation
back and
about
forth,
me and content creators because it's easier to attack the messenger than to face the uncomfortable truth.
Really, Aaron?
When criticism cannot be engaged with honestly, when people go out of their way to label or dismiss anybody who disagrees with them, all they are doing is insulating developers from reality. This isn't just bad for discourse, it's actively sabotaging the future of game design. If nobody is allowed to point out what doesn't work, how are things ever supposed to get better? This kind of defensive discourse sends mixed signals to the developers, and it creates an environment where studios have no idea who their audience is. Because when people just defend a game for the sake of defending it, when they attack criticism just to be a contrarian, they aren't helping a game, they're destroying it. This is exactly how we get games that are made for no one. Developers start chasing ghosts. They start building games for an imaginary audience that doesn't exist outside of social media echo chambers. Instead of focusing on what makes a game great, they're wasting resources trying to appease an undefined, ever-shifting set of expectations from a transient group looking for validation. It's how we ended up with games like Concord, Forspoken, Dragon Age the Veilguard, and more. Games made for Twitter discourse, not players. Games that weren't fun, but were constantly propped up by people that needed them to succeed for personal reasons. Look at the ridiculous priorities that make it into modern games today. Games designed around whether or not you can pet a dog rather than whether or not it actually plays well. This is why Ubisoft thinks it's worth bragging about how many cats you can have in your village in Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's why developers are spending time designing pointless meme bait mechanics instead of actually refining their gameplay. Look at some of the most common demands that we've seen over the last couple of years. Does the game let me pet the dog? Why are female characters so sexualized? Baldur's Gate 3 would have done better if it was an action RPG. Elden Ring needs a difficulty slider and it has an accessibility problem. These aren't real design critiques, these are discourse points. These are demands from people that engage with gaming as a conversation piece, not as a hobby. Developers keep prioritizing the wrong things, chasing an audience that only exists on Twitter and Reddit. And then they sit back and wonder why their games don't sell. Criticism is necessary. It's how this industry improves. It's how bad design gets corrected and good design evolves. But the second you start insulating a game from criticism, the second you start to punish people for legitimate complaints, you aren't protecting the game. You're ensuring that the next one is going to be even worse. You know, not too long ago, I was bringing up how people are so afraid of criticism today. So many people are afraid of any type of negative discourse whatsoever that oftentimes you'll see somebody over on Twitter put out their opinion, and if it gets rejected or criticized in any way, they'll go protect it or they'll delete their account. That writer that everybody likes to hate, Listener Mercante, she posted talking about how anybody that was criticizing about, or some of the people they're criticizing about, aren't adding anything meaningful to the industry. I commented back simply saying that that's funny because they're actually contributing with their money, which is likely the most important contribution of all, and protected. These are the kind of opinions that are shaping games. Game developers will always lean towards their fans because they're most likely the people that will buy the game in the future or their next game or whatever it might be. But the problem is that if you're not listening to those that are criticizing your games, if you're being protected from people that are trying to criticize your games, well, then your audience is going to get smaller and smaller each passing year. If you're down to the point where you have to have your fan base out there telling people not to compare a $70 AAA full-priced game to games made over a decade ago, you're in a real bad place. You're in a very, very bad place. This is why we get tone-deaf games. They are making games for their protectors. And these folks are contrarians. They see people that are out there and they see themselves as white knights and they have to defend the game that they like because, well, they can't have a wrong opinion. And the only way to not have a wrong opinion is to go after those people. Anytime they see negative comments, it sends their blood pressure up over 140. They're pulling their blinds down and checking out the window to look outside. Negative discourse can't exist. And because of that, it's painting an incomplete picture for some of these games for what a general audience actually looks like. And that's why they're not finding an audience that resonates with some of these games. And now while the players are definitely making their contribution to muddying the water and making it difficult for some of these studios to nail down who their audience is, it doesn't help that these developers are looking in all the wrong places as well. I saw a tweet the other day from Michael Dowse, Larian Studios head of publishing, and it really hit the nail on the head because he was talking about how so many of these big budget games don't actually tell players what they are before launch, nor do they understand who that audience is before they launch. They rely on billboards, hype, and broad marketing campaigns, but they fail to build any real relevance or resonance before they release. It's a completely avoidable disaster, but it keeps happening because these games are assuming that they have an audience before actually trying to earn one. And that's where this industry keeps going wrong, because for years now, publishers have still been relying on outdated methods to try to figure out what players want. Metrics, surveys, focus groups, and curated fan feedback, painting an imaginary picture of what that audience actually looks like. Now, what makes matters even worse is today's modern internet culture where people don't actually say what they think. They say what they think they're supposed to say. They posture, they virtue signal, they perform for social approval, and if you're a game developer that's listening to that, well, you're going to get wildly inaccurate data on what players actually want. That's how we end up with insane takes like PC Gamer's recent article claiming that today's teens and young adults aren't interested in romance in video games. Really, the same teenagers and young adults that are obsessing and shipping Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail characters, the same ones fueling the insane success of visual novels and dating sims, they don't want romance. Interesting. But because a survey told them otherwise, now developers are going to run with that and take it seriously and start making games under the assumption that this is what people want. This is what happens when you rely on performative data rather than actual engagement. If today's teens and young adults don't care about romance, explain why Baldur's Gate 3 blew up over its character interactions. Explain why Love in Deep Space pulled nearly $500 million in revenue. Because here's the thing, surveys, focus groups, and social media feedback today aren't about truth, it's about posturing. We live in a world where people unironically call a 21-year-old a former teen in a protected class, where any romance in media is scrutinized under a moral microscope, where people are constantly worried about how their opinions will be perceived. And when that's the environment in which you're conducting surveys, you are never going to get honest answers. That's why the best way for you to be able to understand what players want isn't to ask them, it's actually just to go watch what they're playing. Look at the games that have stood the test of time. Dark Souls didn't need to pander to younger audiences to be loved by younger players. Elden Ring didn't need focus groups to figure out whether or not it was a worthwhile investment. Baldur's Gate 3 didn't need to be rewritten for modern sensibilities to be the biggest RPG in years. Marvel Rivals doesn't need to have socially safe designs to be popular. The most successful games across multiple generations are the ones that focused on simply being great games. They weren't built for a specific demographic. They weren't designed to be socially approved, and that's what made them timeless. But I think the biggest mistake that these developers are making isn't just using bad data, it's that they're trying to forcefully blend audiences that don't need to be blended. Instead of committing to a clear vision, they're trying to make a game that appeals to both youth and adults at the same time, and in the process, they're making games that don't resonate with anyone. I can't be the only one that's noticing how many mature-rated games are suffering from an identity crisis. They want to tackle mature topics, but they refuse to actually write or present them maturely. They soften the language, sanitize the characters, and dull the edges of their stories, leaving players with something that feels completely disconnected from its own themes. The reality is, mature games, or any game for that matter, really doesn't need to be designed for a specific age group. Great games are ageless. Everyone appreciates a great game, regardless of their age, and the moment that you start tweaking the language, tone, and the content to be able to pander to a specific demographic is the minute that you're going to lose the entire audience altogether. This is why, from my perspective, I don't think it's really worthwhile to target age demographics specifically in video games. Unless you're actually making a game specifically for children or specifically for adults, there really isn't any reason to design a game around who it should be for. Instead, you should be focusing on what makes that game engaging. Look at the games that have stood the test of time. Halo, Dark Souls, Final Fantasy, The Elder Scrolls, Zelda, Super Mario. People who grew up playing these games didn't stop loving them when they turned 30, and guess what? Teens and young adults that are still playing those games today love those games for the same reasons. The things we loved when we were younger shaped our preferences when we got older. How many people still listen to the same music that they loved in high school? How many games do we still play that defined our childhood, or games that are like them? The core of what we find cool, exciting, or engaging stays remarkably consistent throughout our entire life. That's why games don't really need to fit a tailored specific demographic. It just needs to tap into the fundamental love of excitement, challenge, and immersion. Yet for some odd reason, modern game developers, specifically in the US more than other places, don't seem to really understand this. Instead of making a great game, they're obsessing over trying to appeal to two different audiences at the exact same time. Adults because they have the money, and teenagers because they think that's the best way for them to stay relevant. And as a result, we start seeing these games that are these Frankenstein monstrosities that are trying to be everything for everyone, but end up resonating with no one. Look at Veilguard. I keep coming back to this game, but it really is the perfect onion of poor game design and audience recognition. The more you peel back, the more misguided you find it is. I mean, think about it. The characters in the game, androgynous and sterile. Yet for some odd reason, they include romance. Why would you put romance into a game that you can't actually be attracted to the characters that are in the game in the first place? The writing was over-explained, infantilized, and completely disconnected from the game's supposed mature themes. The core fan base, likely in their 30s, yet treated like children. This is why so many modern games end up feeling soulless, because they aren't being designed with a strong creative vision. They aren't being designed for a real audience. They're being designed to pass through multiple layers of corporate approval, sensitivity checks, and marketing analysis, stripping away anything that makes them feel personal, passionate, or bold. Instead of creating something great and letting it find its audience, they're trying to chase some imaginary audience that doesn't actually exist. The best games don't need to be age restricted to find success, they just need to be authentic. That's why games like Elden Ring and Monster Hunter pull players from across multiple generations, because they focus on gameplay first, and that's the most important thing. They don't compromise to fit some imagined modern sensibility. They don't try to be everything for everyone. I get that my criticism in language at times may be colorful. That's because it's authentic. That's because I'm saying what I mean, and I mean what I say, and my opinions, I'm expressing them openly. And I'm gonna get some critical feedback out of it. I'm gonna get some people that are critical of me, and guess what? I listen to that stuff because that's how you get better. You need that to be able to improve. But when you have audiences that are out there that are trying to shield games from criticism, shield these developers from the people that don't like their games, well, they're doing far more harm than they actually know. And also, it's just rat behavior, and it deserves to be called out. It's disgusting. You know, these companies have to adjust and adapt. Their methods are outdated. The internet is often inauthentic. And because of that, you have misled creatives that are using performative developers to make performative games for performative audiences, a whole lot of pretending, a whole lot of bad data, and a whole lot of games without any audience. You need observable data. This industry is evolving to the point where it's becoming much more scientific. You need to actually observe your subject, see what they want, see what they're doing, and then iterate on that. You know, I've talked about this before, but I was in on Baldur's Gate 3's early access. Incredible journey. Developer notes were really detailed. The feedback that we would get, the panels from hell, the updates that they would do. The entire time, while they were collecting data, they were doing polls and stuff like that as well. But for the most part, they just sat back and watched how people interacted with the game. What did people try to do the most? What did they, you know, what spells did they use? What classes did they pick? What choices did they make? They took that data and then iterated on it, and they just acted as a tailor, fitting it like a glove to the player. And that's how you get great games. That's what you have to do nowadays. You can't come up with some pre-designed audience anymore. That doesn't work. You can't go and read social media. You can't watch, you know, you can't listen to like things that are said on Twitter or on Reddit, because oftentimes people aren't really saying what they mean. They're just saying whatever they can to get the most people to agree with them, because they need that interaction. They need to be accepted, baby. Right here. Get that validation right into my veins. But that's what you have to do. You have to ignore that kind of stuff. You have to be dynamic. And I think a lot of these companies are still stuck in their ways. And because of that, it's leading to a lot of these games failing to find an audience. You know, I love topics like this. You guys got to keep in mind, I am a marketing major that got into construction. I have a degree that I never got to use. It's the whole reason I made a YouTube channel to begin with, was because I wanted to understand what players' needs were. I wanted to understand how these games were finding an audience, or how they were failing to find an audience. And I wanted to be somebody that could advocate for games to be able to reach audiences better. I think that once I get a little bit more comfortable with YouTube and I feel a little bit more stable on the platform, I'll probably start to try to get into at least consulting with marketing and, you know, customer outreach and stuff like that, because I think that personally, I think I could do a lot of help. I don't know. There's probably plenty of people that are out there, especially on Reddit apparently, that wouldn't want me to do anything of the sort. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, well, like the video, share it with your friends, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. People have been enjoying me over.
Jesus Christ, 8.5 hour long video. That's fucking nuts. Now, when I used to be a personal trainer. There was an old guy who told me about this game, Postal. Man, it's crazy the shit that your grandparents might be into, bro. If you guys actually sit there and talk to them as somebody who's not a member of their family. So I guess I just get a different perspective of these people. I want to see what the heck this is about.
Violent video games have been around for just about as long as video games themselves have. Even back in the early 70s, when they were still first gaining popularity, the more vile and abhorrent ones were criticized endlessly. An early example of this is Death Race, a game where you run over gremlins in a car. Despite being insanely tame by today's standards, the game was dubbed as gross, morbid, insidious, and sick by the United States Safety Council and was removed from arcades. However, one of the most famous examples from my North American viewers would be the 1993 to 1994 United States Senate hearings on video games. You know, the thing responsible for the ESRB. The hearings were called to discuss the psychological effects on violence in video games on youth, and consisted of debates over the games Night Trap for its apparent encouragement of harming women, Doom for its over-the-top graphic violence, and Mortal Kombat for its realistic depictions of gore and violence. Despite the push to censor video games and the amount of backlash that violent video games brought, the creators of these games didn't back down. One team, tired of making family-friendly video games for children, made a company of their own to create the kinds of games that they themselves would want to play. This company, Running with Scissors, went on to create one of the most violent video games they could. Postal. The term going postal was
Never
coined in
played it, I've just heard
1993
about
after a string of unrelated shootings committed by post office workers at their place of work, and the term is certainly a fitting name for the game. Postal is a game about a mentally ill man in a trench coat shooting up his town, a place ironically named Paradise. You go through the streets killing police, executing people, and even taking the easy way out if you're surrounded and choose to do so. The game released in 1997 to a wave of backlash and hate. Running with Scissors received hundreds of hate letters. The game was banned in 14 countries. American retail stores like Walmart refused to sell the game, and U.S. Senator Joe Lieberman called it one of the worst things in American society, along with Calvin Klein underwear and Marilyn Manson. Welcome to the state of U.S. politics. The game starts like most of my favorites do. Once you're through the menu and through a loading screen, you're in the game and gotta figure out what to do and how to do it all on your own. The only help the game gives you is a prompt at the top of the screen saying to kill the hostiles and a population counter with a percentage. You start outside of a home with nothing but a machine gun, a shotgun behind you, and a good chunk of your town's police force in front of you. From here, your two objectives are to kill and try not to be killed. The only people you actually have to kill are the police and the other armed individuals trying to cause you harm. The innocents can be completely left alone, and if you somehow play the whole game without a single one dying, you get an achievement. Once you've killed a certain number of hostiles, usually 80 to 90%, you can press F1 to go to the next level and continue the carnage. You fight your way from the quiet suburbs of Paradise into the outskirts of town, continuing through a parade deeper in. Later, you fight your way from a trailer park to a train station, hitching a ride to an ostrich farm of all places. Then later, through a mine in one of my favorite levels, to the ghetto, then to the city proper, fighting all the way to the end at the Air Force Base. The deeper into the city you get, the more enemies there will be, and the more heavily armed they'll be as well. The game plays like a twin-stick shooter with pretty clunky controls that would be fine for a first-person shooter, WASD to move, mouse to aim, and numbers 1 through 9 for weapons, but they don't exactly translate well to the isometric levels of the game. Even worse so on levels like The Bridge, which is from a complete top-down perspective. I find the most difficult thing about the controls to be keeping my eyes on the reticle, but that's because it often disappears behind things in the environment. However, once you're used to the controls, the gameplay loop is actually pretty fun. Definitely better played in shorter settings, but still fun nonetheless. The deeper you get into the city, the more powerful weaponry you yourself get, including a rocket launcher, napalm launcher, flamethrower, and my personal favorite, the automatic shotgun, as well as a few different types of grenades and Molotov cocktails. The machine gun has infinite ammo, making it a very reliable weapon. However, it becomes less accurate the further away your target is. The shotgun is pretty great at close range, tearing people apart, and still okay at medium range, taking only a few shots to put someone down. However, in crowds, it's an especially efficient tool. The thing is, its range is noticeably less than that of your rifle. And the one thing that I don't really like about the basic shotgun is that when you shoot it, you have to stand completely still, unlike with other weapons. The rocket launcher is one of my favorites in the game. It comes with both normal and heat-seeking rockets, which are great for some of the enemies hidden behind walls. Anytime there's a group of enemies huddled up around some exploding barrels, or even just huddled up in general, I fire a rocket into that and it takes care of it rather quickly. And the next two weapons are fire-related. The napalm grenade launcher and flamethrower. The napalm grenade launcher fires, well, napalm grenades that make giant pools of fire, and the flamethrower is a flamethrower. Any enemy caught on fire dies, so these are both very useful weapons. However, you need to be careful. Any enemy who catches on fire can run into you catching you on fire, so be sure to use from a safe distance. Last but certainly not least is the auto shotgun, also known as the spray cannon. It's not supposed to be one of the last weapons that you pick up, but my dumbass didn't get it on the 3rd level like you're supposed to. It fixes my only grudge with the shotgun, that being that you can't walk and fire at the same time. The auto shotgun lets you run and gun for as long as you have ammo, which won't be very long because of its immensely fast fire rate, but it's easily my favorite weapon in the game. However, all of this firepower wouldn't be anything without a group of enemies to shoot it at. The two most common you'll be running into are the police officers and sheriffs. They take a few shots to put down, with the sheriffs having a little bit more health. They can carry pistols, machine guns, shotguns, and even auto shotguns depending on how deep into the game you are and on what difficulty you're playing. Then there's the Rocketeer. These bullet sponge fucks can shoot heat-seeking rockets at you, and if they're at just the right distance from you, they can stun lock you by knocking you to the floor over and over again. If you press right mouse, you can lay down.
Sorry guys, ad in progress.
Down and dodge the rockets, or just step out of the way of them, but getting stun-locked is a possibility. And for the last of the human enemies, we have the Grenader and their rarer variant, the Miner. The Grenader throws Molotovs, grenades, and dynamite, whereas their rarer and weaker cousins only throw dynamite. They can be dangerous, but as long as you're always moving, they shouldn't be too big of an issue. The last enemy in the game is the sentry turret, and oh my god, do I hate these things. They can fire any kind of ammo at the player, napalm grenades, flamethrower, auto shotgun, or missiles, and they have heat-seeking missiles too. They go down to a simple explosion, but when one of them is just slightly off screen shooting at you, they can be a real problem. The ending of Postal comes as a cutscene disguised as a level, and outside of some text on pre-level loading screens, comes as our only source of in-game story. The loading screens don't seem to have any sort of real meaning at first, however, I have a theory which will be explained later. The final level is... Oh
What?
my fucking god.
No.
Thankfully, this is just a cutscene, but still. The Postal Dude, yes, that's his name, steps onto the grounds of an elementary school and fires. However, none of his weapons work. Again, he tries, but nothing happens until he drops to his knees. He later wakes up in a mental hospital, locked in solitary confinement. A news reporter starts talking about him and his situation. They state that they're unsure why he committed the acts that he did, and insinuate that maybe the stresses of modern life simply threw him over the edge. Now, while this may be where the game ends, it's certainly not where the story does. The physical release of the game came with a manual, as most do. However, this one contained something special. A diary written from the perspective of the Postal Dude, with an entry set before each level. Level 1. House. Moving to Paradise was a tragic mistake. People here are sick. I hear gunshots, screams after dark. Now the phone call saying I'm being thrown out of this home. My house. Wearing Kevlar vest and carrying a sidearm at all times now. Level 2. Worst fears confirmed. Group of lunatics tried to invade my home. Must get to the truck stop and sheriff. See if anyone there can help me. Afraid only God can help me now. Level 3. The outskirts. Like animals. Even the sheriff. Everyone here is infected with something. Something in the air or the water. Don't know. Maybe from the Air Force Base? Hope not. That base may turn out to be my last hope. The Postal Dude is fully convinced after being evicted from his home that the police outside are random lunatics trying to hurt him. He then seeks out the sheriff's help on the second level, only to find out that they're also hostile to him, and starts to think that some sort of sickness is being spread by the US Air Force. By level 7 and 8, his diary, now labeled a war journal, conveys the message that he fully believes the US Air Force is spreading this hate virus and intends to do something about it. Now, I'm certainly no psychologist, and I'm absolutely not someone capable of making a mental health diagnosis. However, in my limited knowledge of the human brain and mental illnesses, this sounds to me like some sort of paranoid schizophrenia. The Postal Dude is very obviously delusional in believing that the Air Force is spreading a hate virus, especially since the only person acting crazy and hurting other people without reason is him. It's also very heavily implied that he's hearing a voice in his head. Throughout the game, a number of voice lines can be heard from the Postal Dude calling people a sissy, laughing, or sarcastically asking someone, did that hurt, after shooting them. In the game's files, these recordings aren't listed under Postal Dude. They're listed under Demon, whereas the recordings of the Postal Guy's pain grunts are. They were also recorded by completely different people. The Postal Dude's pain grunts were made by Mike Desi, whereas the voice of the Demon is that of Rick Hunters. None of the actual words spoken by the Postal Dude during gameplay are spoken by him verbally. They all come from this demon in his head. Going back to my theory about the loading screens, they say things like, the earth is hungry, its heart throbs and demands cleansing, or, blessed are the meek, for they make for easy targets, with dates accompanying them. I don't believe that these are the words of the Postal Dude. The dates and random strings of dark and edgy thoughts make this feel like it could be someone's journal entry. However, the Postal Dude is already keeping a journal. I believe the words on the loading screens are those of the demons, talking in between levels. This is somewhat reinforced by the fact in some original artwork for the game, the Postal Dude is seen backed into a corner, clutching his weapon in his arms. He doesn't look happy or entertained by what he's doing. In fact, he looks restless and terrified. Again, he fully believes that he's surrounded by sick lunatics, infected by a hate virus and trying to kill him. The 7th level's loading screen says, I don the eviscerated organs of my enemies as party hats, wear their shredded entrails as neckties, and oh, how I shall dance. But that's just not the Postal Dude talking. At least I genuinely don't believe it is. The ending of Postal, while deeply disturbing, holds a clear message. Despite the fact that something is clearly psychologically wrong with the Postal Dude, once he's caught, his motive is brushed off as unknown, and possibly influenced by the stresses of modern life. That despite his diary turned war journal showing clear signs of paranoid delusions, and at least a state of psychosis, and the fact that he has a voice in his head that's referred to as a demon that's potentially telling him what to do, he just flew off the hinges. A stark reality that the actual causes and roots of mental health will often be ignored in an attempt to find an easy scapegoat. And unfortunately, Postal's point was proven, scarily accurately. 2 years after the release of Postal, the Columbine High School massacre would take place. I'm sure I don't have to explain to you what this event was, but in case you don't know, it was one of the deadliest school shootings in American history. It was carried out by Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, who, after the event, were dead. No clear motive was established. It was later brought to the public's attention that they were both avid gamers, and that specifically Doom was an obsession for Eric. The game was subsequently blamed heavily for the shootings on the premise that it had had major psychological effects on the two individuals. The similarities between the end of Postal and the events of the massacre are terrifying, even down to the point that both the motives of the Postal dude and the motives of Eric and Dylan were for the most part unknown to the public, and that blame was put on things that were blatantly not connected instead of just addressing the obvious mental health issues that were in place beforehand. It predicted in some manner what would happen and how people would react to it without even trying. The only reason Postal ended at the elementary school was because Running with Scissors wanted to leave you horrified and disturbed. While these types of events had happened before, they weren't exactly commonplace. And seeing this happen in a video game at the time had to be crazy. I mean, I took a double take when the name of the level popped up. In the years following the game's release, these kind of events have become a lot more commonplace, to the point where Running with Scissors openly said that the meaning behind the end of the game had been lost. It was no longer a horrifying thought and was now something that happened a lot. Because of this, in the 2016 remake of the game, Postal Redux, instead of ending at the elementary school, Postal Dude ends up at his own funeral, watching his own casket being lowered into the ground, before passing out and ending up at the mental hospital like in the original game. The levels of controversy surrounding Postal actually ended up helping it in the long run. Despite the fact that the game wasn't being sold in most retail stores, Running with Scissors was able to sell the game over the internet, and people like Joe Lieberman publicly bashing the game led to a public interest in it, somewhat of a Streisand effect. In 1998, an expansion for the game entitled Postal Special Delivery was released, coming with 4 new levels. Starting in a nondescript retail store, the demon in Postal Dude's head says, "What do you mean you don't sell Postal?" before firing his weapons. You then fight through the store to a shanty town, going through a part of the city hit by an earthquake where you can find, naked people, and eventually end up at an old folks home. Yikes. The levels aren't exactly anything special, just a bit more Postal, but they're just as fun as the base game. Then in 2000, a Japanese release of the game called Super Postal came out. 2 new Japanese levels set in Tokyo and Osaka came with it, and they make me uncomfortable, at least more so than the rest of this game does. Something that I haven't mentioned up until this point is that while you're committing your acts of violence, the pedestrians scream out. While in the normal levels, what they're saying is in English and somewhat humorous, at least humorous following this game's sick, twisted, dark comedy. Things like, "We should have gone to Disneyland," or "Has anyone seen my ear?" will be yelled out by the pedestrians. However, in the Japanese levels, I can't understand what they're saying. And whereas the English voice lines have some of that 90s game level voice acting, whoever did the Japanese voices actually sound like they're screaming out in pain. It's deeply unsettling. Multiplayer functionality does exist for Postal, but it's such a pain in the ass. Unless you're on the same network as whoever you're playing with, there is no server browser. So if you want to play with someone who isn't in your house, you gotta do some port forwarding and connect to their IP. It's a whole thing. If you are able to figure it out though, there's cooperative play and even deathmatch. It was a bit laggy when I played it, but it's still fun nonetheless. Postal is a psychological horror game. It's meant to leave you feeling weird and icky, but it throws in just enough dark humor to keep it from being sad. It's a commentary on mental health and mental illnesses, and how their root causes are often ignored for easy-to-blame scapegoats. It portrayed violence in a way never really seen in gaming before, and took itself places that even games today don't really dare to, and it said something while doing it. Ironically, the same kind of people who wanted to get rid of Postal and censor it, ignoring the message it sent, were the same kind of people who blamed Doom when Postal's point was proven. Despite the hate mail they got, all of the controversy they faced, and even a multi-year court battle with the United States Postal Service over the game's name, Running with Scissors didn't back down. In 2003, after that lawsuit was over, they released a sequel to the game, one that had just as much commentary and as much controversy as the first, and one that we'll cover in a later video.
Hell of a way to
Until
celebrate.
then, thanks for watching.
Did he cover Postal too? I'm gonna have to try playing those. I wonder if anybody else has tried playing those on stream. if they got in trouble or anything like that. That'd be funny if they did.
Sometimes,
people all
life
across the
presents us
United
with
States
moments that
have
are deeply
received
unsettling and
strange
hard to
and bizarre
forget.
letters
In
from a
today's
man only known as Matthew Thornton. In 2014, a mysterious letter would be sent to a museum in Pennsylvania. Inside was a paper scattered with religious text, pictures of George Washington, animals, and the mentions of a past military operation. Now, all of this by itself is very unusual. However, it gets much weirder when you realize that this letter is only one of thousands that this Matthew Thornton sends every single year. Letters have been received from this mysterious person all over the country. Utah, California, Texas, Florida, I'm sure you get the point. Each letter is definitely written and sent by the same exact person, considering the labels are always the same, including his name, Matthew Thornton, with Western United States and 120 degrees west. And the letters are always sent from Sacramento, California. 6 years ago, a Reddit post was made on r/RBI showcasing one of Matthew's letters. Inside was a page of the lyrics to a Phil Collins song, Another Day in Paradise. Underneath was a picture of a cat with a handwritten message. Over 240 million views. See the video on YouTube. On the back of the paper is a hand-drawn picture of what appears to be the state of California, with the words, "Hey Tubby, Paradise, 30,000 new homeless, Jackson."
Hey, Tubby.
Several Reddit users, including the original poster, believed that he could be referencing or even involved in the 2018 California wildfires that affected both
I find it funny, the word tubby.
areas only months prior to these letters being sent. Others speculated that it was a treasure map or maybe an ARG. Some believed that this was a conspiracy theorist or a schizophrenic person, though this was all before people began to realize that this letter was only one of thousands being sent, and that this wasn't just some one-off appearance. Posts were made across tons of different subreddits, asking about these letters, and soon a subreddit called r/Matthew Thornton was created, where people could discuss, ask questions, or just straight up post their own unique letters. In the middle of last year, places in Utah began receiving letters from Matthew discussing nuclear war and military weaponry. Yes, you can convert into energy pellets and it's CO2 free. Whee! The black and white photos of animals still show up here and there, which is still just
creepy.
odd. On another paper sent in that same letter, he writes about
sheep
solar
screamers, my
winds and
butt.
scientific processes. It's all sort of cryptic and jumbled together. I will say, some of these drawings are pretty impressive. They look
Remove the
hand-drawn,
space.
and a lot of work was probably put into this. In the rest of his letters, the stuff he likes to talk about are somewhat consistent. It's usually to do with governments, politics, geography, history, war, space, and sometimes more scientific things. While the thought of Matthew Thornton just being a conspiracy theorist did come to my mind, I haven't seen him write about any of the more common conspiracies. You know, like Pizza Earth or Goblin
That picture made that fucking prairie dog look jacked, dude.
gnomes. Now, while looking into this whole mystery, I
What the fuck was that noise?
of course, looked up the name Matthew Thornton. Turns out that was the name of an OG American. He was a founding father who signed the Declaration of Independence. So unless our mysterious man who has been sending these letters coincidentally has the same name, or is a literal time traveler, I think it's safe to say Matthew Thornton is just a pseudonym, a fake name used by this person when they mail out these letters. As time went on, r/Matthew Thornton continued to post new letters, until one day in 2020 when an important and revealing post was made by Bobo21713. Hello Reddit, I had no idea this subreddit existed until today, but hopefully I can shine some light on the mystery. This is definitely the work of my uncle. He has some stuff going on for sure, including the use of the name Matthew as one of his identities. He's my father's brother, and while the letters are definitely odd, he's completely harmless and just wants to share his theories with other people. He lives in California, although I have no idea where. He's definitely an enigma though. Once Bobo made this post, people began asking more questions in the comments, and she provided answers. She herself didn't really understand most of the meaning behind his words and theories, but says that Matthew was pretty coherent when speaking. It was just the connections he made in his ideas that really never made sense or added up. Luckily, a few months before all of this, an account on Reddit was created, Minimum Teaching 5816, who would turn out to be the real Matthew Thornton. Well, not the real one, because the real one passed away like 300 years ago, but you know what I mean. The real letter sender. Their first comment under a now deleted post stated, "I am Matthew Thornton. Must know that there is only one of me, like a voice in the wilderness. Look closely at the drawings because they convey truth. Please text me your questions and be specific. I will use your voicemail using 2-minute answers. Sometimes I use more than one voicemail to answer you." Under a post referencing the one made by Bobo, which we just talked about, Matthew or Minimum Teaching responded to someone. "Is my niece, not nephew, and if your middle name is Thornton, shall I call you Joe Thornton Thornton? And you should know we have a James Thornton in our family tree. You must be a distant cousin." On some of his posts, he says that if you send him your address, he'll send you his letters. I was so tempted to do this, but after post-sleep clarity, I realized that sending my address to a stranger on the internet is probably not the best idea. Minimum Teaching 5816 hasn't posted or made any comments in over a year, which I believe was just due to him losing his account password or something like that, because a new account who posts very similar to him popped up, and claims to be Matthew Thornton. He is still active here on this account, posting things just this week. So why does Matthew Thornton do all of this? What's the point of sending letters across the country for well over a decade? To get more answers, I reached out to Bobo, Matthew's niece. When asked about the meaning behind the letters, she stated, "Honestly, his rants probably make as much sense to you as they do to me. Although I know a lot of it stems from a distrust in the government, both in America and generally worldwide. He believes they're keeping huge secrets from the public about the true extent of extraterrestrial contact, and how humanity has been so successful." She goes on to explain that Matthew isn't officially diagnosed with schizophrenia, though both her and others around him believe that he does have some level of schizophrenia. Bobo also mentions that he displays symptoms of having multiple personalities, like referring to himself as Matthew around his own family. Again, his real name is not Matthew Thornton. Bobo told me that Matthew picked up the name many years back after a family member had written a paper on presumably Matthew Thornton, to which he started using to send his letters. Unfortunately, Matthew has always rejected the idea of seeing a psychiatrist. He doesn't believe anything is wrong, so it's hard for them to convince him otherwise. So just to summarize, the man behind these letters picked up and began using the name Matthew Thornton around the year 2013 to 2014. He then started sending these strange and bizarre letters to people all over the United States to spread his ideas and messages with the world. He's trying to expose things he believes are being covered up or just being lied about. And from what I've read from his Reddit posts, I think he sends out copies of a specific letter to people in one state all around the same.
I don't think the internet really helps people with schizophrenia. Probably makes it a little bit worse. You know, all this information.
Time. So for example, he'll send out letters to Ohio, and within about a week, people all around only Ohio will receive them. Then in a few weeks or maybe months, he'll pick a new state and send a new type of letter. It's not some cryptic treasure hunt or even an ARG. It's just a man with most likely undiagnosed schizophrenia spreading his ideas through complex letters that he wants others to read. Now, I'm sure I don't have to say this, but if you end up looking into this and find Matthew's real name or other super personal information, please don't share it. His family doesn't want his actual identity public, so please respect their wishes. While researching for this video, I learned that it's actually not completely unheard of for people with schizophrenia to send letters to random people across the world. Of course, it's not like it's common, nor does it usually happen on such a wide scale. But nonetheless, I did find it interesting. I'm sure if you've seen the video I made on Tut's Honeychurch, you probably noticed.
Yeah, I've only ever gotten birthday cards and bills.
noticed some similarities of the pretty incoherent ramblings that both Matthew and Tuts displayed in their messaging. Before the video ends, I do want to give a small update on Tuts. About a week or two after I posted that video, I weirdly received an email from her. On my YouTube email, which just a few days prior I had given to someone in the comments of that video, meaning she most likely saw the video I had posted about her and scrolled through the comments to find my email. The email was sent in a large group with hundreds of government officials. Then there's just me in the list, which I found pretty funny. The email contents were similar to what she had sent in the past, stuff that anyone other than Tuts can't really make sense of. Another thing happened that I found pretty strange. About a month ago, a Reddit account was created under the name Tuts Honeychurch. As I'm editing this, the account has been deleted, right after I messaged them, though at the very least, the posts are still there. This account replied to one single post about Mike Miskey 9 times. They also replied to a couple other posts.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm going to be getting some better internet here soon too. Whenever this move is finally done. This is going to be the last stream until I'm done with my move. God damn, my shit dropped. Yeah, I'm going to get some way better internet, guys, trust me.
About the guy as well.
After this video, we're going to play a game.
My first instinct was to believe that this was fake and made by someone who watched my video and wanted to pretend to be Tuts for attention. While that could be true, I don't know. To me, the comments seem very consistent with what the real Tuts would type out, and it was all done in the span of 3 days. If it was a Tuts imposter, they probably just copy and pasted some text from her emails to make it all seem legit. Nonetheless, it was weird enough for me to want to mention it. There's also been a new account on TikTok with the same name, who just posts fashion show clips, and just last night I was made aware of an account commenting under my Tuts video that looks like her, though pretty quickly it was apparent that it's just a troll and not the real Tuts Honeychurch. It looks nothing like her actual writing style, and I highly doubt a 45-ish-year-old woman would write like this. As of now, I do think she has schizophrenia. While to my knowledge there hasn't been any documented or blatant proof of that found, I still believe that it's the most probable theory. One last thing before the video ends, I've just started working on my most ambitious video yet. That'll probably take at least a couple months to finish. I don't want to give too much away, but it'll definitely...
That was interesting. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we'll start out as there's a dude swinging a knife. Interesting. So how do I grab? Oh shit. You can do a first person view?
Hold in peace. Vervelens are net pad wou.
Damn, you knocked my ass out.
Head burn.
He stabbed me in the neck. God damn it. Fuck, does everybody have a goddamn spear? There we go. Give me a sword. Interesting.
We seek no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
Alright, assume combat. Getting my ass whooped. Oh, fuck you, dude. I wasn't looking. You get, you bastard. Look at that. Late start, still beat his ass. Fuck yeah.
Turn we from this path. It is too late.
Alright. We'll go Carnage. Probably gonna get my ass kicked again, but it's okay. It's okay. Like that. I'm getting better internet soon. Why the fuck? Like, my internet will be okay, and then I'll just not. I can't wait to get this move over with. Probably not gonna be able to stream until Friday or Saturday. But at least I'll be done moving, have way better internet. Ah, shit. He whooped my ass. Yeah.
Too much hath been lost, while lost and
Yeah,
more.
bitch. Too much hath been lost. Yeah.
Bloodshed.
They want that momentum.
Thy bravery is proved, no need.
Shit, fucking skill, boy. Yeah.
Might we not find them apart?
Yeah, bitch. Fuck that ass up, boy. Yeah. Chop you in the neck, bitch. Oh, we killed each other.
Now, sir. Gosh. My God. Seeking we are proud of our people's sake.
Suck my ass, bitch. God, I can't wait till I get some better internet, boys. Like that. We're gonna have better internet as of Thursday. I officially move. Friday, we're gonna be streaming.
Consider ere the battalion joineth the cross of
Yoink. 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 Let you two battle that shit out. Everybody can eat my ass with this, dude. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I assault you? Take your fucking legs, dude. Yep, that's how you win. Felt a little bad, but it's okay. Drop me in a ring. What's that?
What gain is there in blood?
Solid win. Solid win. I tripped. I lost because I fucking tripped.
Let nothing can't be heavy upon me. They hang on my fleas, and thy godness grant me leave to live. No! Mercy, good sire. Show I am after mercy. Let nothing can't be heavy upon me.
Hither, back. Now stop. Crikey.
Yeah, good game, boys.
Have mercy on me.
Yeah. Oh shit, he chopped my leg. What a dick. You've used 90% of your Xfinity. Okay, well, I'm canceling my service anyways. Actually, Can my guy look a little bit cooler? That's better. We'll rock it out.
Speaking of perms, what of awareness?
To battle, my boys. I'm better, boy. Sorry. One slice. Oh shit. You got my ass. Got my
Let us
ass.
parley then rather than perishing. Yes. Thy bravery is proven.
A lot of times it's best just to run right across the arena. Leave me alone. Oh, he stabbed me right in the heart, bro. Stabbed me right in my shit. Dude, I'm gonna play like a badass tonight. Oh shit. Oh yeah, bro. Dude, I'm finally armored up. Yeah, I want to be the armored dude.
Zones. My God, zone. My God's bones!
Mercy, good sir. Way me kindness on the forbidden. Nein! I got my fling, and I got this. Grant me leave to live. I cry thee mercy. For the love of God.
Yep.
Do me no harm, but
Burn
let
and
me
leave from this
live.
path.
Let
Ere
not
it
thee
be too
hand
late.
me heavy.
You really think you have a chance, kid?
Darn! Gosh!
I got
He's done, though.
Be not the cause of my death.
Scarlet!
I pray, let me go ahead. Be not the cause of my death. Mercy, good sire. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. No! For the love of God. Be not the cause of my death. I cry thee mercy.
Hold them, peace, for violence are not
I
but woe.
pray, let me go.
Pretty easy one.
Crikey!
Ugh, I'm hurt. Fuck you. It's kind of hard to move in all that armor, bro.
Let us sheathen our swords in honor, not in shame. Eggard!
Damn, bro. I chopped
What
both his
gain is there in
arms.
blood spilt? Wakes us.
Yep, I lost.
Too much hath been lost, while loss and more. Away, cuckold!
Let's cut you up for stabbing me, you dick.
Be not the cause of.
I know I won, but
What gain
fuck.
is there in bloodshed?
Fuck you. Run across the battlefield, chop your foot off, slice your neck. I'm gonna shiv ya, bruh. Ah, fuck you.
No! Let not thee hand be heavy upon me. Have mercy on me. Mercy, good sire.
Stay
Oh, I
me
won.
hand, good sire.
I cry
Let us
mercy.
not bloodshed come.
That's one win. That's 2 wins.
Swipe! Speaking we of terms, not of swears.
Ooh, he got me.
Mind the good.
Have mercy.
That's all you had was a helmet like me.
We seeking no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
La, 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 la. Ooh, he got me.
Be not the cause of my death.
I ran right into his shit.
Die!
Seeking we a trow for our people's sake.
Now we'll do some single combat.
I got my
Make you fucking dance.
mercy.
Let cooler heaviness prevail on this day.
Win 1. Win 2.
Let us parley rather than perishing.
Win 3.
Consider, ere the battalion joineth the crosses of
Win 4. One of us has to give up, and it ain't gonna be me, you bitch. We're at a classic standstill. Ah, he slapped me, and I died. Classic standstill.
thy bravery is proved. No need for more proof.
Oh, he got me. Oh yeah, he got me.
Squandra.
I want a rematch, you bitch. I wish I could do a rematch so bad. Fuck your pokey stick. Once I get past it, your ass is mine. Probably lost all momentum.
Hedgeborn.
Yep, fuck you. Still won. I'm gonna peg you with my fucking knife.
Might be not
Fuck your
in the
pokey stick.
path of peace.
One. Win two.
Let cooler Havdas prevail on this day. Now, sir!
Kiss my ass and give up. Yep, now you're dead.
Let
Now he's
reason
dead.
rule and where rage might reign. Eggard! Thy driver is proved. No need for more.
Not even counting my wins no more.
Start.
Another win.
Too much hath been lost, while loss and
Yep.
more.
Fuck those spears. This guy probably got me. Yep, unconscious.
Have mercy on. I pray.
Leave me alone.
Darn! Coward! Ragamuffin!
That was a good one. Damn. I need to learn how to fight with the shield. Get you slap somebody with your shield. So you run and you slice. Run, slice.
We seek in no quarrel with
This is
fate,
gonna be
neither
bad.
kin. Crikey!
Pretty easy win when your opponent's fighting with a dildo. Gotta use your shield when you fight. Alrighty, buddy. Looks like I just gotta slice you up now, cause you ain't gonna give up. You fucking pussy.
Fly me!
Yep.
I cry thee mercy.
Let us straighten our swords in honor.
Gonna wait for that jackass to do something. Do you fight with your blade?
Blast! Down!
What the fuck? Did you guys see that?
Be not the cause of my death.
My guy just fucking fish fought backwards.
And I got the
That don't fucking count. My guy was a fucking pussy. Once I chop an arm off, you're fucked, dude. That's the point of the shield, bro. Why the fuck did I... You get stuck on your fucking shit, dude.
no.
Darn! Thy bravery is proved. No need for... Cracking!
Damn, bro, you got a bigger sword than me and you suck. Oh, I suck.
For the love of God, do me no
That's
harm, but
normal.
let me live.
That's typical.
For sure, I am at thy mercy.
Me sucking ass is typical. Alright, I wanted to get me out of this shield shit because I suck fighting with the shield. You're done. Chopped your neck. You're done, bitch.
Hold in peace, for violence are not but woe.
Thou mother was a wench. Alright. If I don't stab you at least once. Yep, knew it. You're dead. You kind of got to give up when I chop your leg off.
For our people's sake.
So this is like a cleaver.
Now, sir! Buffoon! My God's bones!
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's fight with something else. The shield is cool, don't get me wrong. I need some better armor.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Wakes us.
Alright, we'll go with single. Oh, that didn't work out too well. I just kind of stood there ready to block. My dumb ass.
Let us parley then rather than perishin.
Alright, that ain't gonna happen again.
Eggard!
You're done. Just caught it, walked it. Dude, just walked that shit. And I walked it down. Easy.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Oh, you don't want more?
Consider ere the battalion joineth
I
the
understand.
crossing
When you fighting for the wrong king, it's going to go wrong for you every time. You could have fought me with your shield, you pussy. Alright,
Stein the hand,
next one.
Sire, let us that bloodshed come.
And it's another shield, bitch. It's another shield pussy. Why you gotta make me do this to you, kid? Why? You don't know what is happening. I slap you. I slap you. I took a breather. Now I cut you and I slice you and I dice you. Just give the fuck up, kid. This isn't gonna work out. You're not gonna get up. There is no comeback from this. You're fucking... You can't stand up, bro. Like, I wish you could look at your leg. Oh, he finally gave up.
Speaking of terms, not of swear the
That was just shameful.
why?
I got you. I bear hugged you, buddy. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Yeah, just gave him the hug of death.
Turn and we from this path. It is too late.
Okay, you bastard. How am I gonna do this guy? Oh, chop the whole ass arm off. Digging up.
Coward! What gain
Coward.
is there in bloodshed?
Alright, how's this one going down? Hey, buddy. It didn't work out for you. I'm sorry. Yep, you're done. Give me my sword back.
We seek no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
Oh, that was a good one, buddy. Let me go gain my bearings. Just gonna have to hit you with the figure 8 pattern and do you bad. Gotta do you bad, buddy. I'm sorry.
Scotch hook.
I got. You're done. That was fast. Dude, piss her off? She kick you out already? She's like, get away, Aaron. You don't even love me. Oh, dude.
You said I got the wrong stuff last time, so how about these ones? Is this good for you, brother?
Yeah, those are fire, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, this guy sucks, bro. I was looking at you and everything, and this guy's still lost. This is a kicking ass, dude. He's on a win streak.
Too, but I remember you said you liked these two.
Oh, dude, this thing's a fire, bro.
Yeah, that's that goo goo, sir.
That goo goo.
That goo, that goo!
I'm gonna pull an American Pie with that later, dude.
Hey, yo, my friend. Do not cream pie, the cream pie.
Extra cream!
One cream is better than no cream.
My friend had the same type of weapon and I still won. He had better armor too.
He's a pussy.
He lost.
He's a pussy, my friend.
You know what I'm thinking?
What is it?
I think it's time for the next match.
Good sire, let us not bloodshed come.
I think it's time for the next match.
I think I need a cancer break.
Yeah, I'm about to have one with you.
Goddamn, bro.
Yeah, the ads are about to start here in a second. But first, watch this. I'm gonna kick somebody else's ass real quick. I've just been getting too good,
He's walking
son.
you down though, bro.
It don't matter. I'm bitch slapping up. How's he gonna fight me, dude?
Swing that sword like a twirly bird.
Yeah, basically. You can hit him with that figure 8. You don't know which side I'm gonna go from. And then when you slash side to side, you can knock their shit out and then come up down. That was assault what I did that, man. Wasn't right, but it was so right. Damn, bro, you suck. I'm gonna slice your arm off, and then I'm gonna cut your neck. Just might chop your shit off. His neck was exposed. Ragamuffin. Then you gotta cut up all your arteries. Now we're
Hold
good.
on, please. For where's our name?
I have a cancer stick. Real quick.
Cancer time now. I've been feeling that.
I've been feeling.
Didn't even get to finish the one I'm already so before I had to fucking leave, man. I don't give a shit, man. I'm with you, bro. I'm not scared of nothing. Yeah. Oh, I got one, brother. I got one, man. I didn't got longer. Here, dick lick. Come on, Lake.
Alright, there's gonna be an ad break, guys. Catch a quick break while that shit happens. Miss never happy. Miss never fucking. Alright, I don't even need these. So you gonna roll another one, dude, since you're in debt?
I mean, I rolled one, but I didn't get to smoke it. So.
Oh, I got him. I got him.
How am I in debt?
He lifted his arms up and I sliced that shit.
I'm one up.
Nope. I rolled a couple last night. I rolled a few last night.
That was the
Then I rolled one this morning. Hey, appreciate you, man. That's what's up. Oh shit, this guy got me. Don't put it into my fucking win streak. Oh, I appreciate the follow, my G. That's what's up.
My God's bones!
Where are you from, man?
Oh, there you go.
Ah. This guy's actually got some fight to him. But not enough to keep that leg, though.
Oh, in the butt.
Get a slice with the butt.
A little bit of butt stuff.
I mainly be a smoking dog. I don't really drink too much. I'm gonna be moving here. This is the last stream in this apartment before I move to my next one. Oh, nice, dude. I'm from North Dakota. I'm from the Fort Berthold Reservation up that way.
I got my flea.
I'm Mandan and Hidatsa, and then on my dad's side, over on the Fort Peck Reservation, I'm Assiniboine and Sioux.
I pray, be not the cause.
Let's get the next one
Here
going.
the battalion joineth the crossed.
But now I live in Florida with all the fucking rednecks and alligators. Holy shit, he got me. He put an end to it. My win streak. That fucking sucks. What was I fighting with? Oh, yeah. See, but the bad part is when you wear a bunch of armor, you move slow as fuck. So, like, I tried, like, this whole, like, heavy out night set. God, I gotta say.
Thy bravery is proved.
Oh, we've got force crackers. Oh, dude, trust me, man. We got rednecks, meth heads, hookers, pimps, all of it. Florida is the state in America that's known for the shit.
Redneck method.
Hell yeah, dude. We got them all. We got the whole trifecta, dude.
I know one lady that's all of that.
Oh, bro, one time I met this lady. She ran a church, and come to find out, she used to be a lady pimp. Damn, these guys got my ass this time. I've never lost one of these.
They used to fight each other. They said, fuck you, dude.
Man, they actually fighting me this time. Ah, fuck.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Fucking move. Fucking. Holy shit.
Got a broken left arm.
Yeah, I see that.
Flailing, bro.
My arm's just flailing. Well, if I could get close enough to this fucking dickhead, I'll take his fucking arm.
Oh, that one got fell down.
Yeah, because he fucking sucks dick. Fuck. Shit, dude, I'm about to get better internet when I move to my next apartment, dude. I don't really live in the bush. I just live next to the STD capital in America. A bunch of old people fucking.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, man, I used to compete a lot. Chicken dancing. One of the better chicken dancers on this side of this, what are we, the southeast? Yeah, southeastern part of America. Like, they used, like, I'm not even a Cherokee Indian, bro. And they would use videos and pictures of me to advertise their powwow up that way. And I would go to the Porch Creek Reservation, bring home first place, dance and do shows around here in Florida for country clubs and all types of shit. Oh, man, I love to dance, dude. My kids dance. My mom dances. People say I'm a champion dancer, but I don't really feel like it. I just like dancing, bro. I like chicken dancing, especially with the shows, because I can get like the crowd involved and like get the little kids excited and want to dance and shit. And next thing you know, I got like 20, 30 little munchkins following me around trying to copy me.
I like to move.
Oh yeah, bro, it's fucking cool, dude. And then like, because like you're a chicken dancer, like one of the representations of the dance is like you're mimicking like a mating dance that the prairie chickens do. So like when I'm doing these shows, like I'll like smile at the chicks and stuff, or like wink and like just walk over. It's just kind of funny. It just turns into a show sometimes. I've been doing that shit since I could walk, my boy. But yeah, I love the fucking food at Powwow's, bro.
Yeah, fucking Indian tacos, bro.
Oh, bro.
And I got one that had like something honey or something.
Yeah, I've never had a good Indian taco here in Florida, bro. Like their fry bread is hard like a brick. Holy shit, he fucked me up.
I went to a couple of them. Long Beach.
Ahoy, young warrior. He said, ahoy, young warrior. Oof, though, my friend. Shit, dog. I don't have a whole lot of native friends here in Florida, man. It's like not a very big population.
What gain is there in blood spills? Wakes us.
Then they're like me, just a white dude that say, yeah, I'm native, bro.
Yeah, the Great White Indian over here. Kind of, you ever heard of the Great White Ninja? Oh, I chopped his leg. You better give up.
Did he shit on himself?
No, I chopped his leg off, bro.
I see that little green. I thought it was like shit or something. That's a bush. Oh my god, he shit on
So
himself.
much has been
Yeah,
lost.
nah, man. I try to teach my kids Hidatsu and stuff the best I can, but because like that, I barely use it anymore here on the reservation. I can go and talk to my grandparents and stuff in Hidatsu and have some use for it, but this guy's armored up better than I am. Fuck you, dude.
Didn't help him.
Yeah, I know, but
What you get?
he hit me.
What you get for being
Let
a
us
little?
parley rather than
How many wins is
parison.
that so far? Like, to be honest, man, if you were to ever come to Florida and see some of the powwows they have down here, they feel borderline racist.
That cooler have this travel.
they do not feel like a powwow, bro. It's just... shit's crazy down here.
Well, yes.
Oh, shit.
Let reason rule and wear rage.
But yeah, once I get a car again and everything, I'd love to stream at powwows, bro. Like an actual, like, instead of like, you know how like you can go to powwows.com and look up streams of powwows? Like I want to be able to stream like from the pointer, like the dancer's perspective kind of, dude. That'd be fire. Or like more on the ground talking to dancers and shit.
Krishna there charged me too much for that box, dude.
How much did you pay for the box of blunts?
He charged me $1.29 for 15 of them. So 15 times $1.29.
Oh, she charged you full price.
Yeah.
Too much has been lost.
Yeah, some, they try to do that shit sometimes. I don't like
wasn't
that.
there. Maggie would have get cheap at $11.99.
Cause like that, that's the reason why you buy it is like that, is to fucking save money. This guy. Oh, I was waiting for him to like fight to the last stand.
Speaking of herbs, not of swears.
Sometimes you fight people in this game, they never give the fuck up. You be getting up with like no arms. Yeah, slice. You're fucked. Stay down.
Buffoon.
Oh shit, did he get me? Oh, no, no. Fist but the flesh wound. No, it's not.
I got my plea, and thy godness grant me leave to live. No!
Man, like growing up on the reservation, and because like I was related to everybody there, that's the main reason why my kids are like half white, dude. Because like I'm afraid to like bang a native chick and find out she's my cousin, bro. Because like a lot of tribes, like there's some tribes that were branches of other tribes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm Hidatsa, so that means like I got family that are Crow Indian. So like, it's not like I can go to the Crow Reservation and be like, "Sup, aunties," and like snag a big fucking wildebeest of an auntie or some shit, and come to find out that's like my auntie, like my legit auntie. Like, fuck, dude.
Same.
Oh, bro, for real. Like, you dating people from your own reservation is not recommended, bro. Like, I remember as a kid, I had these babysitters that were cool, and then come to find out their parents were like first cousins or some shit, bro. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this was just Alabama shit. Like, nope, apparently not. Oh, he's gonna fuck me up. Leave me alone. Ah, I need one good slice on this guy. Oh, I got his neck. Oh, we won! We fucking won!
Might we not find them a path of peace?
Like, moving off the reservation though was like a big culture shock because like half the things that we did for fun on the reservation were just felonies here. Like, you couldn't really have firework wars, like shooting like shit at each other. Like, you couldn't sit there, be like 11 years old, driving your uncle's fucking car to the corner store for a bag of chips and a pop. You gotta fucking actually have a license and everything down here. I was like, shit, dude. Like, I remember just walking down the reservation, and like a fucking little cousin would pull up on me. Hey, cousin, you want to ride? Like, shit, where you going? Oh, I'm going to pick up uncle. He's at the bar. That's some dumb shit, bro. Or, oh, you know, grandma said I could borrow the car. What the fuck? Sure she did. But fuck it, give me a ride. I need to go to the store.
Thy bravery is proved. No need for more
Yeah, no burning stuff and having fires out here, son. You get in trouble, fucking go to jail real quick. Oh, man. Shit, dude. You'd be surprised. You said you're from Ontario, right? You'd be surprised how many people I'm at are from Ontario, Canada and shit. Like, I work at a car wash. I see like 100 Ontario plates a day here in Florida. Right?
We got a motherfucker from Toronto that works with us.
Yeah, we got that dude from Toronto that works with us. He a little weird though. He alright.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
Kind of strange. It's a fucking chopper, son.
It's a baby fucking whale.
It's a baby fucking whale! Yeah, I know, he got my gut. Ah, you bastard.
That net.
Ah. Oh, shit.
There it went. Yeah, now it's something out.
Oh, shit, he throwing straight hands. Oh, I thought we were going to do this hands. Shit, dude, when I first found out I was moving to Florida off the reservation, right? I thought it was going to be all palm trees and like...
Mickey!
Nah, dude, I didn't even know Mickey Mouse was here, bro. Like, I thought it was going to be like straight palm trees, speedboats, like fire sunglasses, hot chicks in bikinis, like... And no, I ended up next to the STD capital in America where all the old people come to fuck. Oh, bro. Coming to the city for the first time for me was crazy as fuck. He said if you can't beat him, join him. What the fuck, bro?
If you can't beat him, join him, bro. Go get some STDs with him.
I mean, if they got that sugar mama money, I'll think about it. Fuck
I
it.
don't even care about sugar mama money. She got that honey bun.
Hold them, peace. For violence are
I like how I
right,
went
but
from
foul.
losing all the damn time to now I'm actually winning.
That's really good.
You gotta run straight across, take care of the guy right across, let those two fight it out. Why am I looking the other way? Get away from me with your hammer.
My foot crip walking on me.
Yeah, right. More like the blood walk, dude. You gonna get it because he's bleeding.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I'm just literally just swinging my sword and hoping it fucking hits somebody.
That guy right there is gonna fuck up.
Slice. Slice. This guy won't give the fuck up either. Boom. Look at that. Laid them all out right beside each other.
And I'm sad.
Damn, 400 plus hours in this game, dude. I only got like... That's a good question. How many hours do I got in this game? I know I don't have that many. I probably barely broke 10 hours in this shit.
400 hours, I think.
480. I don't know what I got. I bought this computer off my homie, bro. I think. Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck happened? You just came up and fucking just shiv me, bro. You just fucking
Straight rusty.
That ain't cool, man. I left the tab open with the tavern wench. How's she gonna feed
No need for more proof.
Don't ignore me. You better fight me, you bastard. Oh. Oh shit.
No! Egar, for the love of God. Do me no harm, but coward.
Win. Man, you can't beat that figure 8 pattern with a fucking clay sword. So I'm gonna hit something on you. And you're just gonna have to accept it. It's crazy how sensitive this game is, man. Shit, bro. How do you 1v1 anybody?
Let us shapen our swords in honor, not in
I wish you could like invite people to like a match. Be like, I want to fight this guy.
Gamer tag, you can add from your battle.
Yeah, like if you want to do like a team or like fuck. Yeah, like that'd be fire, bro.
This is still like the beta thing, ain't it?
Yeah,
Let us parlay
they're still
rather
working
than
on this
punish
game. Oh shit! Yeah, them axes are serious though.
But it seems like they're kind of feast or famine. Either they're gonna fuck you up or they're gonna get fucked up.
One or the other. Like right now, this is a stalemate between me and this guy. I won until I took his leg. I wish I could see the damage he did to me. I see he chopped my leg there, but
Consider ere the battalion
he got caught up in my blade when we did that whole little spin. Win.
Be not the cause. Way me kindness, not the forbearance. Mercy, good sire.
So I was pretty good at the game Chivalry too. That game wasn't too bad. I'd play it online on the Xbox. You, like simulate battles and shit. Chopped his arm.
Consider ere the battalion joineth the crossed of
Gave up because he knew he couldn't win. Dead.
count. Blimey!
Yep, you killed yourself. Sitting there trying to be cool and grabbing onto me with the fucking hammer.
Be not the cause of my death. For sure. Mercy, mercy. I stand mercy.
I
Just win it, bro.
I
No
spent
need for
20
more.
DJ Khaled. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Look at that. Another win.
Everybody
Oh,
hands
shit,
go
I
up,
swear it's in honor.
and they stay down.
Dude, I wish this thing had like a record of like your kill death ratio.
Like that other one we were watching that dude play.
Yeah.
Let cooler Havdas prevail on this day.
That game costs money though. Get across the fucking arena. Let these two jackasses start fighting. Yeah, your character can get tired too. Oh shit. Yeah, you got hit in the face. Probably with that fucking axe when I got caught. Yeah, unconscious.
You got hold of it. That's fucked up, dude. There you go.
And your character can get tired too, which is what happened. I don't even give a fuck anymore, dude. I'm not gonna fucking get in there and fucking bitch slap somebody. But shit they got tired, so they were like, I realize there's different types of swords. They got long swords and claymores when it comes to the two-handed.
Scotch hooks.
Yeah, I know. You got too close. Oh, I sliced him though. Yeah. This is actually a good fight between me and this guy. He's got armor.
Oh shit.
Slice. Oh shit. Yeah, I give up. That was a good one. My character's not getting up with them standing on top of me like that.
Hold in peace. Vervelens are net bad bow.
I think Carnage is my type of madness. Sliced. Sliced everybody's necks, did. Hey, son.
Chicken neck.
Got that neck.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Wicks us.
Got that neck on everybody. We'll do a single combat. I don't want to do a small butt hurt. Oh. I hate these spear guys. Oh shit. I fucked up. Oh, did I get him? My blade got caught on his legs and I chopped his shit off. Little feet, boy. Take a rabbit's foot. You are a quick son bitch.
Let
Not
me
quick
go
enough.
hence unharmed.
You can kick him on the ground too.
We seek no quarrel with them,
Be
thy
heavy
kin.
upon me.
Fuck it. Oh my god, they're retarded.
Fight his own squad.
Oh, he chopped my arm. My boys better win this shit, cause goddamn. Get the fighting away from me. He was running around losing an arm.
That motherfucker's screaming, dude.
Yeah, you hear him? He's like, that shit hurt. Get away from that guy. Yeah.
Thy briber is proven. No need for more proof.
See, this sword is a little too... It's heavy, so it's meant for like slashing and shit. I like the other one that's a little bit smaller. I can move it faster. Oh shit. They got me right along the back.
One of them guys had to have one of them stabbing sticks.
Yeah.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
This sword moves a lot faster for me. Oh, he knocked me in the head. Why are they all trying to gangbang me?
Coward, mangakur.
Oh, these guys are all well armored than me. Fuck you guys. I ain't even clean anymore.
I wasn't even trying.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Suck, yeah. Yeah, I'll just sit back and let them fight each other.
Fly me.
Yeah, you pretty much can. I want to kill one asshole. This guy's deadly with that little chopping thing.
Scotch hooks. Hell away.
Oh, he got me too. Yeah, fuck. He has armor on his back and I don't. I wonder if there's a way I can... I won't be able to turn him around. See, that one he wouldn't have got me on because I had armor around my waist.
Speaking of hands, not of swearless.
but it's not like I can pick. It just kind of filters through a cycle.
That's gone.
Let us parley rather than tiresome.
See, that blade's great if you can catch their neck and just slice it along that. Like that guy. Fuck.
Eggard.
My God's bones!
Zound. Well, yes.
Homeboy said he had 400 hours in this, bro. That's fucking bananas. Yeah, need all the achievements.
Rauchen. Schnauzer. Crikey.
Oh, I got that neck. Got that arm. Bitch slap. Yeah. Almost lost a leg.
Thine the hand, good sire. Let us not bloodshed come.
It's all controlled with mouse too. That's fucking weird. He's dead. I caught that neck on a backswing.
Buffoon. Squandrel.
Let him struggle. Watch him struggle.
Gotch hooks. Blimey.
Have mercy on me.
Kill him all the way through and drag him around.
I pray, let me go hence unharmed. For the love of God.
Seeking
Do me
we
no
are
harm,
proud
but let
for
me
our
live.
people's sake.
That was gangster. Fucking butt hurt. Oh, that was a good one, sir.
Rauchen. Red. Gosh.
Leave me alone. You're so mean.
You're not wearing any candy, mister.
Yeah, get fucked. Try a bigger blade next time. Get good.
Let reason rule and where rage might reign.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Make it toxic.
Throwback. I want to do a last stand.
Squandrel.
Yeah, cut. Oh, you got me. Sir. Sir. Put the butcher's blade down.
Could have talked about this, brother.
Yep. Should have listened. Caught that neck.
Too much hath been lost, while lost and more.
Sliced it.
Give me some of that neck action.
Sliced it.
Oh, you and your fucking meat feeder.
Yeah, these fucking guys. Oh, shit. Yeah, he might actually win now. He took my shoulder. Yep, got the back of my neck. Can't fucking hold my head up. Slice my spine.
I got my plea. and I got this.
My boy is slowly going limp. Losing all function.
Oh,
Oh,
your own homie got you, bro.
nah, that guy caught me in the neck. The fucking dude in armor.
Homie popped you in the back of the head and threw your head down for him to slice it.
Oh,
He threw you on the blade.
could you imagine back in the day? That's probably how shit went too.
Thy bravery is
Imagine getting
proud.
shot by an arrow.
No need
This
for more.
motherfucker behind you didn't put it on the fucking thing directly.
Oh, wow, that sounds like that could happen.
Well, yes.
Or you got shot because it's a 12-year-old that was firing the fucking bow and just wasn't strong enough to pull it back far enough.
You put the fucking fletchings in the wrong way. Right.
Because he fought with a longsword, I let him keep his other arm.
Let cooler heaviness prevail on this day.
Makes you wonder if you're fighting AI or like.
Everybody does that. At least in this game.
Be not the cause of my death.
Seeking we are proud for our people's sake.
Oh, you fight with the sword, do you? Do you fight with the sword well? You do not. You will die. Oh, I pierced him in his shit, dude. Yep.
We seeking no quarrel with thee.
Could've told you what was gonna happen with that guy. Are you any good? Or will I have to teach you a lesson? I have to teach you a lesson. Keep your guard up. You start spanking people.
Consider ere the battalion join
I
us
feel like the
across
motherfuckers that are all suited up like that. If you would swing it low and chop your
Halt! What king you fight for? Sir Flaccidius, you say? I'm not hurt. He can't get up. You fought for Sir Flaccidius. I fight for King Erectalis.
Give me that leg, boy. Yeah.
Get the trash out of
You
here.
got a third leg my ass, motherfucker.
Let us parley rather than perish.
Look, my children can eat tonight.
Let me see you do the count. I rolled 3 now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I forgot how to count now. You're gonna have to remind me.
that math ain't mathing on me.
Math's always math. I keep a calculator on my phone.
I'm adding and subtracting, man.
Oh, ayo, 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 ayo. Took that leg, took your leg, took your leg. Out of principle, I gotta take your fucking leg.
Quit making it worse. Give it.
I pray.
Yeah, sure, why not? Chopped everybody's leg off.
Shaitan our swear honor.
Slice.
Shit. Fuck. Oh, that was pretty good. That guy was good with his axe. Put my into my win streak. I don't like fighting as these guys because these guys kind of suck sometimes.
You had mods or something, bro.
All right. So why'd the other ones have taper but not this one, huh? You on your bullshit again? I'm just kidding.
The other one didn't have no paper.
It felt like it.
Oh no, perception, brother. I was gonna talk some shit, but I know she didn't say anything, so I wasn't gonna say anything.
This guy has no armor on his back, I bet.
He has no armor on his junk either. Oh, he's got full back.
You know, apparently that was something that, like, that was like a fighting tactic back then during, like, the Spartan and Roman shit times. Because, like, they would stab at, like, your dick and shit. So, like, during the thing, like, they would be stabbing up here, and they'd also have guys stabbing down here. Yeah. Cut your genitals or sever your fucking artery in your thigh or some shit.
Make more pieces of shit, Spartans.
No, that's what the Spartans would do.
No, I'm saying, like, you can't do that anymore. No more than
My God's bone!
I feel like the motherfuckers that fight with a shield. Like, when that happens to you...
I tried.
Oh.
No, I got caught on his sword.
Let not thy hand be heavy upon me.
I got caught on the sword on the ground. It popped up and stabbed me. That was funny. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm armored up. Actually, these guys are just fighting each other. They don't fight each other. Gotta get involved in a good fucking... I don't like dudes with axes. They piss me off. Killed him with charging him.
Mustard! Oh, y'all motherfuckers. Mustard! What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch?
Darn! Eggard!
Tell me I can't hurt my own people? I think it's because the match is already done.
From the top. It is too late.
Single combat. Mortal. What king you fight for? I see, a man of honor. Fight with sword. Yes, yes, very good. I chop your arm though. You should never fucking hug a sword, you idiot. I can't send you home alive because your parents will know you're stupid. Yep, chopped your ass. Right? Carnage. Oh, he got me.
Oh, got him right back though.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. It's called back armor.
That reason will wear range, my friend.
We didn't give up. Oh.
He said no to back armor. He's fucking retarded. I think it's funny when they all fight each other. Like, I gotta remember who my guys are because of this.
Y'all the yellow.
But he has a yellow shield.
I mean the yellow back, like you got yellow back.
I think these two
yellow.
guys right there.
Yeah. And these two are home teammates fighting each other.
Just keep your bullshit away from me. Ah.
Hellway! Wanderer! Godschutz!
Yeah, he's armored the fuck up.
All the way.
Now stand!
I'm gonna get you somehow, you bastard. Oh, I gotta get away, I'm tired. See when the screen starts going dark like that?
Oh, I thought maybe it was hitting the hit you in the back of the head.
Nah, I'm getting tired. That's what that means.
alive. Mind your gun.
Oh, why the fuck? See, when you click the mouse, it locks you into where you're looking almost. Like, one of these strikes has to get lucky underneath his shit, bro.
Blimey.
You just point it forward and impale him.
I don't know. I think there's a way for me to do that. I know I gotta get my sword around his neck.
I pray.
Trying to get my sword in his armpit.
Harm. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live. I cry thee mercy.
I wish I was better at doing that specifically.
Let not thee hand be heavy
Whatever,
upon
we
me.
won.
Might we not find them a path of peace?
Be not
Headboard. Crikey.
Gave up.
Hold them, peace. For violence are nice, but
I
well.
think he knew he was gonna get gangbanged.
Well, there's your brave stand.
Hopefully they put up a fight like they did last time, bro. That was fun. Oh.
Hey guys. Hey
Would it be
guys.
cool if I joined this party?
Hey, I just wanted to play. I didn't want to get hurt. Hey,
Yeah, that.
Hey.
They chopped my.
hey, God damn it.
That was
be
funny.
heavy upon me.
I should just let them fight it
Because of
out.
my death.
Try again.
Watch her. Oh, I was just say, watch they all come at me this time.
Oh, homie over there with that stupid hat on the left side. He's slinging that sword. He ain't hitting it. He's slinging it. Peasant. Oh.
He knocked it. Oh, he
Oh,
chopped his
shit.
shit.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, he slapped me.
Watch it now. How you like that, motherfucker?
I wonder if the AI progressively gets better because you've won certain amount of matches or so. Let fucking go of me.
Dead motherfucker.
What gain is there in blood spilled?
He's gripping
Brings us
onto me, bro.
Oh, dude really did come with a fucking butcher's knife over there.
Yeah,
He got that meat cleaver.
yeah.
Oh, he put in work, son.
Oh, look, he grabbed. Oh, they're holding hands, bro.
Oh, sorry, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah, let me back up from this dude.
Hey, guys.
Have mercy on me. I pray.
Dude, that guy just won't give up.
I got my food, and I got
He's like, what the fuck, man?
Speaking of turns, not of swell.
Yeah, I didn't even stab you, bro. What the fuck you looking at?
Watch, one of these rounds, they're all gonna just start walking at me.
No, they did on one of the earlier ones, and they just started fighting themselves.
That guy died quick. Trying to chop the leg off. Oh shit.
70 fucking armor, man.
That was pretty fucking good. Look, he couldn't even hold a weapon anymore either. That was pretty good.
Coward!
Oh shit.
Man, he's got an axe. I just gotta stand here.
Hell away!
If he gets my shoulder, I'm fucked. Sam back at him. Oh, I got my shoulder.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
Oh, there's a lizard. When I die again, I'm gonna probably get off.
Oh! Crikey! Let us parley then rather than perishing. Scotch hooks.
Nice.
Let cooler headless prevail on this day.
Kind of makes me want to try what that one other game was called. I'm trying to remember.
I can't remember what it was.
I won because he ran into my sword.
Seeking we are proud for our people's sake. Let reason rule and where rage might reign.
Another win.
We seek in no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
Nice, man. We're at 54 followers, bro.
Thy braver is proved, no need for more proof. Too much hath been lost, while loss and more.
Oh shit. Yeah, there we go.